Hey everybody, let's take a tour of our eCoach Brightspace community. From the Brightspace homepage, you're going to go to the waffle and you're going to find the little emoji of the laptop and the eCoach community AACPS. This will take you to our course homepage, and if you scroll down, you're going to see that we have announcements right on the front page. And this is a place where you're going to find all of our updated information, any tips and tricks, spotlights on other eCoaches and what they've been doing in their classrooms, as well as any product updates. You'll also notice that on the right-hand side, we have our Twitter feed, and this would be filled with anything that's going on in the county or updates from our vendors. We also have links to some of our tech digests and PD offerings right from this page. We do recommend that you check the announcements at least once a week. Coming up to our content area, you're going to see that we have several folders here. It's going to take you to the first one, which is a quick glance at all of our big events for the year. As new eCoaches, you're going to be using this button here, or this folder, to complete the new eCoach orientation. You're going to see that in there is a slide deck as well as a quiz. Our program overview and expectations is going to tell you about our vision for the program, as well as our 4 tenets. You will also find the memo of understanding that you signed in order to take this role. Our next folder, Logs and Goals, is going to be an important one. We definitely want you to be sure that you are recording all the things you're doing to help your staff, and twice a year we will collect these logs and pay you. So on the front page here, you're going to see how we log information based on our 4 tenets. It does also here tell you some information about what it means to include artifacts. We have the log information button, which is where you'll find your template for the log. And when you click on this, you're going to be prompted to use this template and save a copy for yourself. This is where you're going to be adding all of what you're doing in your schools. This is the front page, but then on the second tab is where you'll do your recording. You'll notice there's also the allowable and non-allowable activities here. Take some time to look through this list so you know what you can include on your log. I do also like that you have some support and artifact examples that kind of guide you through what activities go in those categories. There's also a document here on what the difference is between your role as eCoach and the role of the support tech in your building. Goal information is the second thing under the Logs and Goals folder, and you're going to see our goal worksheet updated. We ask that you come up with 2 goals, and it's great that you can work with your administrators to create these goals. You'll see that there are some action steps and timelines for that action step. We're going to explain more about this during our eCoach day, but it's always good to be thinking about what you want to focus on for the year. We also have some examples of goals that our other eCoaches have done in past years. Our next tab, opportunities for growing your knowledge. Know that we are really big proponents of you growing yourself so that you can then grow your staff. This page is going to tell you about some of our available application certification programs, and you'll notice that almost all of our apps have some sort of certification program. Majority of them are free, and you can see the information here if you are interested. You can include these on your log as long as you are also growing your staff as you grow yourself. Please also note that underneath of this folder, as well as on this main page, is the approval request. This is going to be a form that you fill out and request to be paid to take those courses. So we have our schools listed here for each of our teacher special. Approval right here for each of our schools is going to take you to a Google form where you'll just fill out which certification you're interested in, if it's an internal or external opportunity, and why you want to do that. Professional resources is going to be an area where we have some ideas and examples for you to look through. We have on our main page here the different types of professional development opportunities you can provide for your staff. Micro sessions, which are short 5-minute lessons, up to a full-on PD that you can do with your full staff or a small group. Mailbox flyers, newsletters, some other ideas here for you. We have a tab on how you can connect the standards with our technologies, and we are always following the Maryland Digital Literacy Standards, which are connected here for students and educators, and we have some tips on how to create effective PDs. The templates area is going to give you a couple of ideas on how you can keep track of who's coming to your PDs, including sign-in sheets and an exit ticket for you to get some feedback. And the last option here under professional development is going to be some great exemplars from our existing eCoaches. Our final folder here is the help resources, and that's going to be an area where you can see we have reference sheets, our OIT's teacher specialist assignments, and links to all of our websites that we support. Thanks for taking a tour, and I hope you enjoy diving in deeper.